other people talk when after your wedding, because it was not announced. It was just pictures that came. Yeah, so there was no announcement.
Yeah.
So it was just pictures, and bro, Ada. So just only pictures, and people were saying, you did that because you wanted to go somewhere. You want to go to where your wife is. She's a citizen of Australia. And Silva now is going to go to Australia. Order visa wajet katir. What was the intention? Was it love or later their visa?
Like, to be honest, if it was a bad visa, I think by now would be out. And if it was a bad visa, when I went to 15, I would not have come back.
Yeah.
You know what? I would not have.
Yeah, you toured Australia in 2015.
There are a lot. Yes, there are a lot of there are a lot of people who have gone to Australia, to US, outside, and they seek for asylum, and literally is okay.
Yeah.
For example, the Slate went and remained.
Yes.
And there are so many other people who have gone and remained.
Yeah.
For me, I went before all these people, and when I went, I did not go like as a community artist. Or, I went, and the promoter who took me is a Ugandan. So when I went, I traveled all this toward all these cities in Australia, Melbourne. I mean, all of them. When I reached in Melbourne, that was now where I did my last stop. So I can come back. So they had for me a barbecue. My community, the Tuko community, and then they told me let me choose anybody I want from here. They married for me, and I remember I don't go back to.
Oh,
I told them clearly, I did not come here to remain. I didn't come here to get a woman. Even there was a moment when I'm on stage. Those people are still there. The money they give me on stage, I give it back to them, because I'm one guy who has a different thinking. Me, I did not want people to think I went there to look to beg for their money. No, the money the promoter paid me was enough for me, and I didn't even touch that money. The money just comes direct to Sam.
That time you were under Rockstars.
Yes, so it just comes direct to Sam. Like me, I traveled. Sam took me to Kampala, did my shopping from there. I traveled. I went.
Yeah.
On stage when I went in Brisbane first, they gave me money. There was a lot of money in the box, but there were a lot of children that came in front. I divided all that money to all of them. Melbourne, the same. Like I did not pick any money from these people out.
Why?
I just did not, because I told them I did not come here like for your money, not even for
but you knew that was the culture even back home, that when you are performing, people will give you money.
But sometimes, like, I have this pride, maybe it's called arrogance or something. I just wanted to be different, understand?
Yeah.
Because that's not what I went for. I already was paid. So and then when they were asking me like, oh, get this or get that and stuff, I was like, no, I didn't come in for this. So now when I came now to Sydney, after Perth, I came to Sydney. I reached, I think, around 9 a.m. or about 1 p.m. around that time, My wife was among the people who were holding the floors and stuff.
Yes.
I did not actually know her. It was my first time. I've never known her before. Then they know me as a Silver X, but it wasn't, I think, first time. So we just met there like that. Tell you the truth, she was the one taking care of everything. I mean, my presence and stuff, and there. But even her name, I never asked.
Okay.
I never asked her name until I came. Now, when we came back now from Sydney, we flew back to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Now, from there is now where I'm going to pick the flight to come back to Africa. That was now the time I was leaving. Now, that was the time now I started asking the number from the promoter.
Now, the thing of you need to marry from here to remain came in your mind because you are coming back.
No. I think there was something between her and me. And we spent we had that time, she was on driving me around here and there, and stuff. So we just started talking slowly with her, then got friends on Facebook, and then, we started building the whole thing. Sometimes when you fall in love with someone, some people go straight and they say it out. Like for me, I could have literally said it out if I wanted. Yeah. But I have principles. When I go out for shows, I have completely principles. I don't break none of my principles. Yeah. Women are not part of my program. If you're a promoter and you take me, that's when you've taken to Nairobi a couple of times. Yeah. That's not me. Yeah. I'm not this guy who goes out and go there with another mindset of also, playing around with women or with other stuff. When I decided to do this wedding, actually, I did not tell anyone.
Even your brother?
No.
Why?
Not even her parents.
Really?
Even her.
Bro, it looked like a bizarre thing.
No, not really a bizarre thing. One thing is even first of this thing of less people have to contribute here and there. You see, these are things that I say, my principles are very, very different from people. Yeah. The reason I'm a star, I would literally say, okay, let's announce it. Then people have meetings, contributions, what. Bro, I'm not going to ask anyone to contribute for my wedding because he might have stolen that money. Then you come and put in my wedding later, bring issues out. You understand? Literally, I handle the issues by myself.
From where did your mother know that you're married? From when?
She had to know it, actually.
From when?
They had to know, actually, the day the pictures went out.
They also saw it on pictures?
My mom when the whole thing blew out, I wanted like to be like as confident as possible. But the people I called, like there were a few friends I called from here. I called Sebi because I wanted him to be around me as a best man. Then Sebi I think was kind of busy. I called Moro. Moro was traveling to Tanzania. I called Sam traveled, but he did not tell me he was coming. Travel surprised me. And then a couple of
MC
Lomax, okay, I called him. You know, that was after the Battle of 10 some stages. And then people thought maybe like we had issues. He's one guy I respect. I follow him and he inspires me like with his marital life. You know, so I called him. I was like, hey bro, I have something that is going on and I want it in Kampala. He asked me what is it. I told him I'm not going to tell you, but you need to come. It's very important. I did not tell him even. He tried to battle with me. I was like, okay, he will come. Then like seriously, ask him. So it was that kind of stuff. Then we did stuff with a few friends of mine who were around. When Madame came back at the airport, that was when I told her. You get. And then even her mom did not know it. Her mom also was shocked. Her parents on this side. Then when we came, then we started solving issues from here and there. Actually, I came to Juba.
So
and
bro,
I sold one of my properties out. You understand? Okay. I sold one of my houses out
to pay dowry.
To pay those things out and handle the wedding processes and stuff. Then people be wondering how. People thought like it was maybe just like video shoot or some stuff. You get. Because sometimes like if you believe in something, you don't need an okay from anyone. And I feel I lived my life 100% without actually, very far from my family. My life I lived so much like with friends. You get. And I'm responsible for everything that happens in my life. So I just thought like there was no need, because whenever I tell them like, okay, I'm going to do this and that, there is no way they're going to help me.
They don't need you don't need their blessings?
My mom always has I always have blessings from my mom. I always have blessings from my mom, and my elder brother knew about it. Yeah, my elder brother knew, because it's like literally like my dad and some stuff. The eldest in our family, he knew about it. And I think that was like a few friends, and I wanted like probably about 50 people, but I think they came up to around 100 and something. Then her relatives, the rest from my wife. Those ones were in Kampala also. They were there, the brothers, whatever. So literally it happened like, you know, these days people don't complicate things, first of all. White people can only go 2 of them plus the priest or the pastor. And the wedding is done like serious. It's only as Africans like here, you see, people want to make things like, I think it's showbiz kind of stuff.
So they will say you did that because you did not have the budget.
No. I never married my wife for a visa. And even I'm trying so hard. The reason why I came here, like, I want to work myself off. I want to build my house here. She comes to stay here.
So you want her to move back, actually?
Yes. She will move here and stay here with me. You get, you understand? So majorly it had nothing to do with the visa, whatever it is. And it was actually a visa, Danson. You know, this if you're faking something, it cannot stay for that long. I've been in my wife for 7 years right now. And I've faced actually the biggest criticism ever.
Also, do you get that when they say she's older than you?
That doesn't really affect me. Like, that has been some people have been saying it and stuff. Because, you know, like in a society today, if a man marries a woman who's maybe older than him, the society
is an
issue. But if a very old man marries a young lady, it's never an issue. Do you see the African?
Yes.
Now, if you look around the world, there are so many superstars out there who have married, you know, with so much irrelevance of the age. I think it's just like it's an in the old mentality that you have to marry someone maybe like this and that, but it depends from one.
Okay, what is your age gap with her?
It is not that much. It is not that much. I think if it's too much, probably 3, 4. It's not that a lot of it. Besides, honestly, if someone is above 30 years, how are you young anymore? No,
you're all adults.
You're all adults, like for gossip, you're all adults. If I had my firstborn at the age of 16, honestly, and then maybe like I decided to go and marry someone like maybe like who is born of 2000, you know, people like see it like it's a normal thing. No, I think it's just like we just have to change the African mentality. But besides, for me, I do not want everyone to take my footsteps, you know, because this is me. I do me from the start. I do me. I do what I want, how I want it, and why I want it. Understand? I don't flow with the community or society, what they say. Whoever says anything wrong about me, they are responsible 100% for their words. You know, and they have rights to their words out. Like, so I'm not going to fight you, or I'm not going to pull the words out from your mouth and be like, say this to me, no.
Okay. All right, time for games.
Just on that. Because of all this, actually, it helped build so much, you know, love
between you guys,
between me and my wife. You know, I had now to love my wife so more than I did before, to hurt the people who talked bad, because they all wanted to see us break down.